I'm glad we came out of it all. In my opinion,
You survived some of the, there was always weirdness.
It all went apostate. I just, you just cut yourself away, get away from all that.
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking. Whatever happened to you in your church? Did you ever get the heck out of there?
Yeah, but I'm going nowhere now. I got to tell you, my pastor, I talked to him a couple of years ago while I was on vacation. We met for about 2 hours in this coffee shop. And I just said, this is something I wanted to talk to you about back in 1977 when we talked. And I just spilled the beans about the whole thing. And I said that, I'm not really an AG, Assembly of God person necessarily. I love these people, but I said, I see myself more as a body of Christ person. I want to go to Baptists and Lutherans and Catholics and Presbyterians, and I want to preach the Word. And I told him, I want to bring the presence of Christ, not just to the church, but to the world as well. And he was really good about it. I mean, he just nodded his head and stuff. Never did anything about it, really. He asked me to sort of half-teach a class at one point, but it was, as much as I love him, and I've known him for a long, long time, he's your stamp Assembly of God guy. That's what he is. He didn't give me either encouragement or discouragement, really. And so, I just...
Yeah, but that always means back burner type thing.
Yeah, of course. Of course, and he's a busy guy. He's got a lot of other stuff going, and I figured if he doesn't want to get a hold of me, that's fine. Because if he did, he could with ease. So, and you don't go beg somebody for their fellowship.
No.
You don't beg somebody for their company. If they don't want to hang with you, they don't.
Well, it seems like Jesus he didn't say, I'm the Messiah, you should accept me. And they rejected him, he went to the next city or left his family and stuff. But what seems to contradict that a little bit is Romain. I heard him telling a story on Saturday night once. It was kind of a unique little thing. It's one of those 4 or 5 people at his healing service. That's the extent of the Calvary Chapel healing ministry. Well, anyways, Romain was saying that when he first came out to Calvary, or to meet Chuck, he said he was hosing down some plywood that was all muddy. And he said he talked to him about coming over and being part of the ministry, and Chuck didn't get back in touch with him. And so then later he said I approached him again. Chuck didn't get in touch with me. And then he says finally, things started hooking up. And so he had to break through that and look, it was still a long-term godly, the Lord put it together. But it was met with resistance. And sometimes you have to, I don't think you push your way or promote yourself.
Right. And that's what I refuse to do. Period.
Yeah.
But sometimes it's just that the pastor wants to pray about it. Maybe he's wondering, Lord, is there something going on here? And sometimes it just means, you know what? I'm just not really interested right now. I've got other stuff going on.
Here, unfortunately, if you have something from God, you're a threat to the pastor or leadership. They don't want anything to do with you.
When you get people vying for position or something, that's the flesh.
Yeah. It's all turned carnal. There is no church per se.